Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back here on the channel. Today we have a brand new 4-2-4 tactic that we've tested with Real Madrid, Leipzig, Aston Villa and Warsaw. Some very different teams there. With Warsaw became second in the league. Not bad for a team that predicted 10th this season in League 2. With Real Madrid, we won the quadruple, which we'll dive into in just a short moment. Aston Villa getting top 4 in the Premier League and going to the FA Cup final before losing out, but we'll dive into that one a little bit later as well. And with Leipzig, we won the Bundesliga title and won the Pokal. If you're new around here, my name is Murph and welcome to the channel. We do bring out football manager tactics, wonderkid videos, and so much more different content here on the channel. So if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube, give the video a like, and just get involved in the video. Get in the comment section. Let me know what sort of shapes you'd love to see played on FM26 this year. So we'll dive in now and go see Real Madrid. We'll dive into the tactic, break it all down for you. So you can have a go yourself to try this tactic out within your own saves. And then we'll go to some other clubs like the Villa, Warsaw, and Leipzig to see how this tactic worked with those guys as well. Let's dive in and see Real Madrid. So let's start things off, of course, with La Liga. Real Madrid won the league this season, winning 29 games out of 38, drawing 8, only losing 1 game all season, scoring 103 goals, only conceding 31 goals all season. Is an absolutely insane return. 10 points clear of Barcelona. They absolutely trumped it and become league champions. Of course, Madrid are the favourites to win the league, but this is more of a test to see how far we can actually push this tactic with a big elite team, how well we can do with the top teams. Next up, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, that big derby in the Supercopa de España, which Real Madrid would come out winners of, thanks to the goals from Valverde and Jude Bellingham. Next up, we'd face Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final. It's been a 2-0 victory for Real Madrid, and both goals coming actually from our fullback. You see on the right-hand side now, on the left-hand side even, sorry, Mbappe lays it off. Bit of a deflection there, goes straight to our left-back. He puts the first one in. And not long afterwards, Carreras would score again, making it a brace from in this final. Diaz has the ball. It's a huge switch across the pitch this time around to find Valverde. He's looking, he's waiting for the run at the back stick here. Whips it in. Diaz knocks it down, has a touch, back to the edge of the box again, and it's our left-back who's there yet again to score a second goal of the game. Not a bad return for a left-back, getting an 8.9 in this game as well, and seeing Real Madrid lift the Copa del Rey trophy. Next up then will be the Champions League, of course. You can see here now the first goal coming from Endrick at the front stick from a short corner, and Real Madrid just run rampant from here, charging forward, bodies forward in the box, so Diaz has the ball on this right-hand side, does his man, straight round his man, bodies in the middle. What he's doing is find his man, lays across the box, and Jude Bellingham's there to smash it in the back of the net. Then in stoppage time, Real Madrid had one more chance to get one more goal. Haaland trying to close down to Courtois here. You're nowhere near me. You're like, holding the ball in your hands. What are you doing? Big ball forward from Courtois. Over the defence, Donnarumma's in no man's land, and Endrick puts it into an open goal to make it 3-1 Real Madrid. Meaning the season would end with Real Madrid winning a quadruple from using this 4-2-4 tactic. So let's dive in and see the tactic firsthand now. So here's the 4-2-4 system we've used for this tactic. It's a 4-2-4 quite attacking option, and then in the out possession, it drops then to 2 left and right midfielders. So we'll start with the in possession and going through the player instructions when they do have them. I will admit straight away, this whole back line in midfield, they have no player instructions. It is just a case of the roles that are on the players straight away. So Thibaut Courtois is a goalkeeper. You have your pressing wing backs on your left and right hand side, 2 central backs here. You can see straight away now just normal centre backs, a half back, and then next to him is a DLP. So there's no player instructions on there. I mean, for Tuchemeni, for example, here, you can go in there. All the basics for in possession. There's nothing there, nothing smart, nothing different tacked on these instructions. Moving on to Rodrigo on your right-hand side, he's a winger with, again, no player instructions on this guy. On the left-hand side, we're playing with a playmaking winger for Jude Bellingham with no player instructions. Your forward line will be 2 channel forwards, starting with Vinicius Jr. You can see on him right now, he's told to move into the channels. Bar that, it's pretty much the box standard and run from position, as well on him. And on your channel forward on the left-hand side for Kylian Mbappe, he's just told to move into the channels and dribble more. So in the out possession now, again, we have these wingers now dropping back into left and right midfield roles. Starting at the back now, we have Courtois in goal with no player instructions. On your right-hand side, we have a fullback for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He is told the same on screen right now, no instructions there. And on the left-hand side, exactly the same again, no player instructions on this one as well. Both your centre-backs, we're told the exact same thing as well, no individual instructions on either of those two guys. And then moving in front of them is Tuchemeni. He's playing as a pressing defensive midfielder. On his out possession, you can see nothing ticked in there. And the same with Camavinga next to him, another pressing defensive midfielder, also told nothing in his out possession there. So far, so good. Very easy to make this one. No actual individual instructions. It's quite a basic one to make, and it works really, really effectively in a variety of leagues. So Rodrigo this time set as a wide outlet, wide midfielder. And again, nothing on this one. And same with the left-hand side for Jude Bellingham in the same role. Nothing set there. Moving down to your strikers, you have 2 tracking centre forwards for this role. The player instructions, out of possession, you have nothing ticked. And again, once again, for Kylian Mbappe, we can go down there. Player instructions, out of possession. He's just told to trigger press much more often, tackle harder, and mark tighter. The only one actually in this attacking line to do that business. So onto your team instructions now for this one. We have passing directness set to shorter, tempo is much higher, attacking width set to much narrower. The attacking transition is set to a counter-attacking mentality. The creative freedom set to be more disciplined, whilst next to that, time wasting set to less often and playing for set pieces. In the final third, we have encourage, standard, discourage, and low crosses. For progression, we have balance, encourage, balanced, and balanced. And in the instructions there for in possession, we have balanced, short, slow pace down, and goalkeeper distribution set to the centre backs. In the out possession, now we're playing with a high press. We have higher set for the defensive line, balance, get stuck in, counter press, and trigger press set to much more often. For the high press, we have no and balanced. In the mid block, we have balanced. And in the low block, we have a cross engagement set to balanced. So there's a quick breakdown of what the tactic can do for you and how to set it all up for you if you're setting up on console or any other consoles this year. So let's talk goals and assists now for Real Madrid. We've seen the tactic. This is how it went down this season. Kylian Mbappe, in 38 games and 7 from the bench, scored 43 goals and 17 assists. Vinicius Jr., 33 goals, 16 assists. Rodrigo, 19 goals, 21 assists. Endrick from the bench as well, getting 18 goals and 12 in there from the assists as well. 11 and 10 there for Correas, our fullback, this is by the way. We've got 11 goals this season and 10 assists as well. It's absolutely insane numbers. Even on the other side, though, Trent started, 35 games, 10 assists, 4 goals as well for him. There's a lot of goals and a lot of assists within this tactic. But let's dive in now, go see our next team. It's going to be Aston Villa, and how we got on with Aston Villa. We mentioned earlier, they got 4th in the Premier League, and they managed to reach an FA Cup final. So let's dive in and see how Villa got on using this tactic. So as much as I begrudge myself doing Aston Villa being a Birmingham City fan, I thought they had the players suitable for this tactic, so let's try it out. They got 4th in the Premier League, which is pretty darn good considering in the season preview, they're down as 8th this season with a 51 chance to win the league. They've done more than that, getting 4th and qualifying for the Champions League. Winning 23 games, drawing 7, losing 8 all seasons. Not a bad return at all for Aston Villa. 76 points, 2 points behind Arsenal to get 3rd place this season. Isn't too bad at all, really, for the Villa. They'd make it as far as the Europa League quarterfinals this season, losing out to Porto in that one. And as far as the FA Cup final before losing 3-0 this time to Liverpool, thanks to Isaac and Florian Wirtz. But let's talk about the goals, because Daniel Marlon and Ollie Watkins started as strikers for the majority of the season, both getting 23 goals each over 40 appearances and getting 10 and 11 assists as well this season is absolutely incredible. And John McGinn as well, playing out in the wing this season, getting 12 goals and 17 assists is just incredible. And next up, we go to Warsaw, who you can see here, particularly 10th this season to win the league. We came very darn close. We were a few points behind Milton Keynes in the end there. You can see by 3 points, but Warsaw comes second this season in League 2 using this tactic. In 46 games, they won 31, drawing 6, only losing 9 all season, scoring 102 goals as well. Absolutely outscoring the entire division. Just wasn't enough points to see them get promoted this season in as champions. With Daniel Kanu the loan this season, getting 32 goals and 10 assists this season, absolutely insane return from the guy. You know, loan from Charlton this season. He had a great old season for him. Jake Holman getting 13 goals and 14 assists this season. You can see there 13 goals and 12 assists as well for Charlie Ragg this season. We had a great showing at Warsaw. Very unlucky not to have won the league this season. But getting big results on the road, like beating Bromley 3-1, were massive in helping Warsaw get 2nd place this season in League 2 and see them get promoted into the Sky Bet League 1. And finally, we're going out to Leipzig, who managed to win the league and the Pokal this season thanks to this tactic. As you see on the screen right now, in 34 games, they won 21, drawing 4, losing 9 all season, narrowly beating Bayern Munich to the league title. And after battling past Dortmund on a penalty shootout in the semi-finals, they'll take on Hamburg in the final, and Leipzig will win the Pokal this season as well, getting a domestic double. When we say goals, Romelu is the definition of that this season, getting 26 in 35 for Leipzig this season. He had a pretty incredible season, getting 23 in 32 in the league and 3 in 3 in the Pokal. The likes of Conrad Harder here getting 18 goals and 8 assists this season as well. Quite a lot of assists as well in terms of 13 as well. Again, for Bakayoko, who scored, of course, in that final. The proof is in the pudding. This tactic can win trophies, get lots of goals, and do bits at a variety of different levels. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section how you've gone on with this tactic and what other shapes, tactics you'd love to see in FM26. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon.